A new report says Canada is on track for a future of extreme heat, and cities must act fast to adapt to avoid deadly consequences. The report from the University of Waterloo shows the areas most at risk based on projections for 2051 to 2080. These cities and nearby communities are expected to feel the most extreme heat. That would affect more than 17 million people. Farah Morali shows us what can be done now to prepare.
Are you all ready for tree planting?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
At Toronto's Downsview Park, families dig in to plant 100 trees in a program led by Indigenous youth.
In a very urban area like Toronto, it's very hard to kind of find, not forests, but like wilderness and areas that are like this. And for our group especially, it's very important to connect people to the land.
But it's more than just connecting with the land.
It will help the world, the weather, the climate, yeah. It will help the global warming.
While Earth Day events bring out lots of people on a sunny day like this, a new report is shining a light on the future of extreme heat in Canadian cities. It warns of all the weather events linked to climate change, extreme heat is the deadliest.
We now have to think of extreme heat in the same context of flood and fire risk.
The report's author says while mitigating climate change is important, some impacts are inevitable, and it's time to urgently focus on how to adapt.
Through activities like tree planting, cool roofs, painting roofs white, having cool pavements within cities. If we pursue these things aggressively, then we can have a material reduction in reference to the extreme heat felt within cities.
Nearly 600 people died in BC during last year's heat dome, the deadliest extreme weather event in Canadian history.
The heat dome we saw in the summer was a 1 in 1,000 year event, but climate change made that 150 times more likely.
With that, some say the healthcare system needs to be ready too.
Heat exacerbates many chronic conditions, so heart disease, lung disease, kidney disease, diabetes, and it really affects those who are most vulnerable and marginalized the most.
It terrifies me as a parent for what the future is going to be like for these kids.
Back at the park, the event is more than just laying the groundwork for a better future.
It's a natural thing for them to do things like plant trees and be concerned with it.
It's planting awareness, too. Farah Morali, CBC News, Toronto.